Jungfraujoch, also known as the top of Europe, is a bucket list destination in Switzerland. From our Interlaken holiday apartment at the base of the mountain, we took 2 hours, including 2 trains and a gondola, to reach the top. This is the Eiger Express tri-cable gondola, which leaves from Grindelwald Terminal to the Eiger Glacier, and then from there continue to Europe's highest railway station on the Jungfrau Railway. The final train journey passes through a tunnel in the mountain, where you will be 3,466 metres above sea level.
Picture of the mountains. So that's the Eiger. Went past the north face on the train on the way up. And that's Monch. Background of the clouds, and we have Jungfrau, which is, right here, we're on Jungfrau.
The Sphinx Observatory is one of the highest observation decks in Europe and offers breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding Swiss Alps. The Sphinx sits at an elevation of approximately 3,571 metres above sea level, making it a remarkable vantage point to appreciate the majestic alpine scenery. Apart from offering a spectacular view, it also serves as a research station for various scientific studies, including meteorology, climate research, and astronomy. On clear days, the view extends far into the distance, but always check the Jungfrau webcam before venturing out, because you won't see anything on cloudy days. In the summer months, Jungfrau attracts around 5,000 tourists daily, eager to experience the breathtaking views and attractions. So get there early before the crowds.
So this is the observatory. I call that the Sphinx, the rock. That's where we came from. Little activities below. Trying to hold the video steady while the snow collapses under my feet. So this here was where we had our picnic lunch, looking at this magnificent view right here.
We are walking up to the Monchoch hut, which is approximately 1.5 kilometres and should take about 45 minutes. However, it's essential to keep in mind that the hike involves walking at high altitude, and the thin air can make it physically demanding. We're walking at about 1 kilometre an hour.
Yeah, it's quite thin here, so
And slippery ice in the snow.
a little bit lightheaded, a bit short on breath.
It's 10 degrees, nice and warm.
Oh, it's warmed up. It was 5 when we got here. It's warmed up to 10.
The snow in the area can be unstable, and there's a risk of snow bridges or cornices collapsing, leading to dangerous crevices or holes in the snow.
That's where we came from. And that is where we're going.
What felt like forever, we finally made it to the hut, which serves as a base camp and rest point for climbers and mountaineers attempting to summit the nearby peaks. It provides essential facilities such as accommodation, food and shelter to those undertaking alpine expeditions.
Magnificent view. Cup of tea.
We're having a high tea.
The highest tea in Switzerland. In Europe, in fact. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to high tea. And then we're all also wearing trunks. So you have to wear trunks as part of the dress code. So leave your boots outside and everybody wears trunks.
Welcome to the top of Europe. Walking down the mountain after having high tea at the hut. Compared to the large amounts of tourists that arrived at Jungfraujoch, most did not complete the trek to the hut and back. Some attempted the walk, but the altitude or their lack of fitness got the better of them and they turned back. This made for a pleasant journey, and we were able to enjoy the scenery without being bombarded with people. Sometimes breathing became challenging. However, Rob is always prepared like a Boy Scout and brought along an asthma puffer. It worked a treat, and we were breathing normally again. The only two things I would change if I did this again was to bring along a pair of hiking sticks, as it was pretty slippery on the way down, and wear a pair of waterproof shoes. And I brought a spare pair of socks. My feet are soaking wet.
Oh dear. It's tied up pretty well. Very slippery though. It's gone a bit sloshy and slippery.
I found all the tourists that didn't make the hike to the hut. They're all gathered here at the viewpoint.
This is the start of the ice palace, and it is absolutely freezing cold. So they've made a palace with ice. These are all blocks of ice here. Careful the floor, Mel, it's slippery. It's actually ice in parts. Okay?
The Ice Palace is an underground cave that has been carved into the Aletsch Glacier, the largest glacier in the Alps.
So this is the Ice Palace, so you can't really see, but there's all these sculptures of ice and all these little rooms everywhere and polar bears over there.
The ice sculptures are not permanent displays. They are meticulously crafted by skilled artists and ice sculptors. The sculptures are carefully maintained and regularly updated to ensure their beauty and intricate details are preserved for visitors to enjoy. Since the Ice Palace is located inside a glacier, the temperature remains consistently cold, helping to preserve the ice sculptures. However, over time, natural factors such as melting and shifting of ice can cause changes in the sculptures. Hence, the sculptures need constant attention and maintenance to retain their artistic form. The maintenance work is done during off hours when the visitors have gone home for the day. The floor inside the cave was incredibly slippery, almost as if it was an ice skating rink. As we cautiously made our way through the cave, we had to be extra careful not to slip and fall. Super grateful that there were railings along the sides, and made good use of them. The temperature inside the Ice Palace remains constantly cold, typically around freezing or below freezing point. It's usually about -1 to -5 inside the ice cave. The temperature is intentionally maintained at a low level to preserve the ice sculptures and create a suitable environment for visitors to experience. Our journey to Jungfraujoch, the top of Europe, has been an unforgettable adventure. From the breathtaking train ride through the Swiss Alps to standing atop the Sphinx Observatory with its panoramic vistas, to hiking in the snow to the Jungfraujoch hut, and finally exploring the magical Ice Palace. A place of splendour and serenity, a reminder of the immense beauty our planet offers. We hope our journey has inspired you to seek your own adventures and cherish the marvels of this world. Thank you for joining us on this incredible experience. Until our next adventure, stay curious and keep exploring.